Fort
It's
David
PH.
is
It's
the best
PH.
frickin'.
Oh, what happened?
What the?
Oh.
Did you just TP everyone
Do
to...
you guys ever listen?
chat.
Wow,
Oh my God.
does this have a 20-person max too? Oh god, somebody probably got kicked out.
Wait,
Oh,
I didn't.
wait.
oh
Is this
gamers, rise up.
is this Bungee Cord or not?
Yeah.
When did LMG get a Minecraft server?
Yesterday.
Oh man, this server's popping. It's got more players than freaking Hypixel.
I would like to make a deal with you guys.
I don't like big servers. Small servers.
Have you
are
heard
much
of
more
this
fun.
cryptocurrency craze that's been going on lately?
Can we ban this guy?
Just ban him.
He's the guy that runs all the fake Elon Musk accounts.
Would you like to invest in Jakkuh?
Either that or they're wrong.
Sounds like
So with the good old case around.
I feel better.
It's iffy. It's
What
definitely
the
iffy.
actual fuck? Who is it?
Well, they're gone now.
Plays in the
Oh my
background.
god. Fuck me.
I just. I mean, I should have turned on my VPN.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't we get Linus domain registration?
Hey, you guys ever heard of fuckingyourwallet.com?
No.
Is that a
Is that
thing?
D brand?
Voice
I bet it's
chat
D brand. It's
fucking
definitely D
D-brand.
brand.
Oh,
Wallet. No,
.com.
this is an LMG. I'm typing it into the chat here. Look at this
Oh
thing.
my
What is
god,
this?
I love this.
It
Which
doesn't have
chat is this?
HTTPS. Never mind.
There's no SSL. I don't feel comfortable.
Can you
It doesn't have any user data.
Does it even have HTTP2? Oh,
Wow,
no
the
technology
is great.
detected.
It's
Hey,
not an
everybody.
HTTPS.
I don't
Boot up
trust it. I'm
otherwise.
gonna use Tor browser.
The
Boot
goal,
up
the
LOIC.
goal is to get as little money spent as possible. At some point, it's gonna have a timer and shit.
As little.
Yeah, you
Wait,
don't
we-
want to spend money because you don't want it to fuck your wallet. So every time you get hit by an iPhone or a laptop or a red camera,
Oh, but I thought you wanted to.
no, you don't want to spend money.
You know,
D-
an
doesn't-
iPhone, a laptop.
More memory until you start using crazy plugins.
I-
Wow, the TPS is down to 13. Oof.
Oh my.
Okay, whoever your guys' server host is at, or something's going on because that's
No, it's 'cause I'm trying to
Oh
generate.
boy.
Oh, there's 20
The
people.
last
think-
server I was on was far
I think
worse.
They have enough. To be honest, I think they have enough hardware to run it on their own stuff.
I stopped the world generation test, and now it's fine.
Just let it run.
I just had to do it overnight.
I wouldn't think that would actually down the GPS that low for just generating a world.
I
Apple's
think you're gonna troll that hard.
Apple's display stand needs to be added to fuck your wallet.
I told you. There was a backup.
No,
Oh,
it's
God.
it's an
I
Apple
told you
stand.
there wasn't a backup, but you came
Yeah.
over, destroyed half of the
Yeah,
house,
really?
left the
No.
world in
It's
it.
a JoJo stand. That's what it is.
JoJo.
Or should we add a?
Mm.
We should
I
add.
kind of want to
Like,
get one and hang it on my wall.
how about the plastic
Apple Pro
LTT
stand.
bottle? That should be added.
Oh, it does not include water though, unfortunately.
I know. Like that's what I
That water
understand.
included.
Like it doesn't include Linus's water. I just like Linus branded water.
I mean,
Yo,
we already got Bella
Linus-
Delphine, including
yeah.
water.
Linus should do what Bell Delphine's doing.
Buy exclusive Linus Tech Tips of bath and water.
The thing is, wait, why got him sponsored by Majuna's Coffee? He doesn't like coffee, but they have a Linus Texas version.
Majuna's Coffee.
I was just at Micro Center and they got the LTT coffee. Do they actually? Yeah, and if you buy a Corsair keyboard, they give you a free Madrinas.
Could I rename it to be the LTT texture pack?
Oh my god.
I have a
Totally-
texture pack that replaces.
resource packs now.
Every diamond is an RTX 2080 Ti.
I have a resource pack
All the
that
command
replaces.
I was
Bombs
tossing
are
a rack
resource
server in my hands.
Okay, everybody, let's take a breath here.
I'm tossing
We're all
a.
gonna relax.
I don't breathe. I don't
yell.
want to breathe.
Is this a private
I
Zen
use it,
lesson?
I'm still using it.
Wait, my oh,
I absorb oxygen through my pores.
I have a resource pack that replaces all the sounds with the bra sound effect.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
I need to get a texture pack that
Bruh.
says Majuna's Coffee.
You need to get a texture pack that makes you quieter.
If I'm like that loud,
Yes.
It is the
retract from
loudest
your
one.
face.
Give me
It's
a
very
second.
You
loud.
can just turn it down.
Somebody,
Not that hard.
somebody needs to
Yeah,
make a
but I
Linus
don't
Tech
want
Tips
to have
resource
to do
pack
that.
for texture pack.
Well, just where it's
I
just
think it's better
sounds
now.
of Linus dropping stuff.
Linus dropping
Like,
the,
Discord.
And all the blocks are just pictures of Linus.
And all the villagers are like, why not both?
On walking on.
Not
I
just
built
that
my
good.
cooling loop out of lava.
Well, I guess
That's
concrete
weird.
works, so I
thought
still don't
it was an
understand that
April
video.
Fool's video. I thought it was an April Fool's one, but it's like a day early. And there's no punchline to it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
just
just
confused.
it's just concrete cooling.
What was that one NVIDIA April Fool's
Their
product?
evidence. Their evidence.
There was like the G assist and the
the evidence. The evidence that they found from that video were very concrete.
Where's his magical laughter?
Very concrete. Very good.
That's great.
Everybody take a chill pill.
Bro, you can get addicted to that stuff if you take it too much, though.
Concrete? Chill pills.
Concrete.
I love getting addicted to concrete.
Well, yeah, that too. That's also addictive. Very much so.
Jake. Oh, okay, so
Talking about-
I did have Optifine for 1.8, but my dad was like, oh no, you're not gonna download Optifine because it seems like it's gonna be a virus.
uh
I mean, you download it from AdFly, so...
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
they
know.
do that.
don't they have a direct download link so you can skip that?
I don't know. It's
What
just really
shaders is
sketchy.
everyone using anyway? I'm using Steel Deers.
Jake, what is this thing called again?
So, where is everyone?
Well, probably several thousand blocks away from spawn. Like we
Oh,
could
I realized-
start like a village or something.
That's
Yeah.
what I was sort of trying to do with that
'Cause I
mountain
have
and
Raptor
desert-like
LP
spot.
and
This cave is so small. It's boring.
that's what he said.
Hell yeah, brother.
No. Yeah, RTX on just hit the ground too hard. There it is.
I can't wait for the death message to pop up. Linus has hit the ground too hard.
Wait, let Linus is in the server as well or no?
The graphics cards avenged themselves and dropped Linus. Oh yeah.
Is that a...
Oh,
Oh, that's
that-
not a horse. That's a
Oh, there's
cow.
a fortress right here. That's nice.
Ah,
Why is my
yes, a
sensitivity so
village.
high? I'm being attacked.
Maybe you
Okay.
shouldn't be such a little bitch.
Okay, I see the ocean.
So good.
Should I do it? Should I do it?
I don't know.
Should I do it?
You guys have food by chance?
You can
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna be
can farm
working
some
at
gold,
10 p.m. on a Sunday. Like,
but if they end up eating your corpse, I'm not going to help you.
Did I just get 2 diamonds out of that? Oh, it must be that one plugin.
I hear birds.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
me
my
feel
mic.
like it's.
I'm using a
morning.
studio mic, so the
I like it.
the noise gate is already lowest setting, so
I think we have those birds here in Florida.
I don't know how they're called in English. It's birds.
I do not even know what those birds are called in Swedish.
What's a bird?
Birds
it's
aren't
like
real,
a
by the
drone,
way.
but it's fueled with maggots.
Exactly.
Okay.
Go to
Thank
the
you.
go to the subreddit. Birds aren't real. You'll learn everything you need to know. They literally aren't real.
Okay, thanks. Sounds
You
like
guys
something.
think Stall is the best music disc?
No. Stop
11.
it, J Slot. We already made this joke yesterday when Ant Venom was on the server.
He
Oh,
was
Venom was on?
he was on the
Yes.
server.
Yeah.
Right, he's an LTT fan.
What's it called? Dinnerbone was low-key chilling in the pilot chat yesterday.
Yeah.
I was talking to him. That's why.
Did you see that Ant Venom recreated whole room water cooling and it works?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was
it
kind of
a long
nice.
time ago.
Holy shit.
But I think that the water cooling setup in my server is still a little bit more janky because I'm literally using an energy drink bottle as reservoir.
Oh, that chick is mad.
Oh wait, Venom is actually in the server. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was.
Is he in right now?
I've never met any famous people in
No.
Minecraft before.
Yeah, he's
Jake
still here.
cries in the background.
Oh god. Not crying at all.
Since when are trees dropping sticks?
Since 114.
Go away.
Why though?
Is Ant Venom? I don't think Ant Venom's gonna join us again, though.
I hope he does. I can get it.
Maybe he's making a video about the server and then it's going to be,
I highly
well, stormed with people.
I would hope that wouldn't happen.
If he just starts a new series.
Yeah. If he makes a video on it, that's gonna get attention. Crash the entire server.
Like 1.5 was a great update, but 1.6 was like, okay, horses and world border.
Honestly, 1.7. I don't like 1.7. I hate.
Yeah,
the new
1.7
mods.
was like a refreshing thing, but then like Minecraft stopped being Minecraft because it was like they started to make Minecraft realistic, and I think it's Minecraft. Minecraft isn't supposed to be realistic, so I'm against that whole
Look at me.
approach.
Base.
1.7 is the update that I really don't like.
Yeah,
I don't
and
like
then was
1.8.
1.8.
I don't
Yeah,
like
and
1.8.
yeah, and then there was 1.8,
Oh, yeah.
what I think was kind of an okay update, but that was the one update after Microsoft bought Minecraft, and I was really pissed, so I remember that update as a bad one.
Oh
And
god.
then there was 1.9 that was just awful,
Wait, why was 1.9 awful? I really like
because of all the combat changes.
I like the combat.
Yeah, I
changes.
fucking hate them. I kind of want to install a plugin that switches it
Well,
back
did
to
you say,
able
like, the-
You can
auto
use
thing that's
you
coming
can
soon?
use console commands and enchantments to cancel the new
Jeez.
combat system out.
What? Yeah.
It's
Is-
5,000.
Is it actually set to
Yeah.
5,000?
Yeah. I'm right there.
Like, do you have to keep the map size down, or why is it like that?
I
guess-
I like keeping shit together.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like if people are too far
Oh,
out.
I
Make
finally
it a
found a
separate
diamond.
community.
Oh, that's a. Oh, it's a lot of
Mine
diamonds.
out the whole
Nice.
server.
Creative Gates. What is Creative Gates?
Nice, I found diamonds. And
Making
so
me some
many
new
of them.
commands. Server restarting in 60 seconds. I'm making a
Alright.
thing so it's going to tell people that it's going to restart, and then it moves all the people to the other server, and then
And
that
then what?
restarts the server.
Well, are we
Okay.
gonna lose our shit?
No,
You should.
I'm making commands for like to make the
Okay.
administration better. So say we want to restart the server later on.
Does
If
it
the
restart
server's
automatically?
restarting, it should have a fall. You have to
It's going to be like 60 seconds, and then it'll count down 60, 30, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it moves everyone to the other server and then restarts.
If the server shuts off, it just falls back to whatever the lobby server. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
something
work right
nice.
now. Huge.
My chair is easily the cheapest part of my setup, and it's so bad. I really need a new
I
chair.
bought some $60 shit on eBay, and it's actually pretty good.
I got
I
a
like.
$50 chair from Walmart, but I've had it for so long it basically doesn't have any padding anymore. It's just sitting on a wooden panel.
I liked how I bought that Maxnomic chair, and then like 2 days later, Linus makes a review. And I'm still using it right now, and I really like it.
My plan is to eventually get the $3.99 chair.
At least my chair can do this.
I'd rather buy a lot of other things for $3.99.
What's that?
Just get a normal office chair and then get.
I still need to finish my new build. I started parts for over a year ago.
Over a year ago?
Yep.
Well, you don't really need a case, so.
I have a case.
I visited a friend once, and I just used a pizza, like a pizza box, and put the mainboard on there, and then graphics card without screwing everything in, and then just put the
No,
power
I'm not
supply
saying I
somewhere
don't
next to it.
No, I'm not saying I have scattered parts for like I have a current build, but like my new one, I've just been like, I don't know, very slow to accumulate parts for it. So it's CPU is gonna be pretty outdated by the time it's finished.
Yeah, I think everything other than Ryzen 3000 is, well,
Whatever. That CPU was definitely an impulse buy.
Yo,
It's an 8086.
server stop.
8086K. Okay, I'm using 8700K.
I'm also
So
using
basically,
700K.
So the same thing, but
I managed to overclock it to 5 GHz all cores, but it's flaming hot even on the AIO I'm using. Like if I render a video, it goes to 89, and then
The AIO is the
And I'm
worst
not-
part of my computer.
and I'm not actually using that much voltage. It's just 1.33 volts, and I've seen
Oh,
people
you're
shove
lucky.
1.45 through it. So
That's pretty good. You got a golden sample CPU, my friend.
yes, okay.
Hey,
I bought 3
Actu-
different
actually,
700Ks and
yeah.
they all suck at overclocking, so
Yeah.
I gave up.
hey, I
Yeah,
just got
I
the
thought
86K.
I thought about
I
trying
didn't know.
5.1, but I think I gotta get myself a custom loop before I try that, because that H159 Pro is not enough.
Yeah, the lower the temperature too, the more stable it is. So
Yeah,
even
that's
though
like,
your cooler is good enough to keep it at like 70 degrees,
yeah,
you
like-
might be able to get a higher overclock if it's at 60.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
I ordered an used GTX 1070 off eBay from Galax, so like their overclocking card, the 1070X, and I wanted to give it to my friend because they upgraded to 144 Hz and his 1050 isn't just doing it. So I gave him this 1070, and I tested overclocking, and I tested it on open air, and it did like 2063. And then he put it in his case, and it crashed at 2063 because his case is an NZXT H500, and it ran 75 degrees instantly.
I should probably. Yeah.
And I even replaced the thermal paste with Cryonaut, so that case has really bad airflow, especially because he's using an AIO on the front of it.
I'm probably gonna grab a 2080 Super soon, whenever that thing is released.
Yeah, I don't really get what Nvidia is doing right now. So like 2080 is 2070 Super right now, and 2070 is 2060 Super, but the 2080 Ti is not the 2080 Super. So is the 2080 Super like something like the 1070 Ti? So some
Probably
in between
something like that.
tier, but
But like, it really doesn't matter to me. All I care about is that I'm getting better, because my current
Yeah.
build has a 970 in it. So
that would be a huge upgrade. Yeah, like I used over 4 years. I used my Gigabyte Windforce 780 Ti, which was also a pretty nice card. Like overclocked like crazy. I did some testing.
mine like kind of matches 980 performance.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mine does not just the one that I used didn't just catch up with a 980. It almost did with a 980 Ti, and that's a bit crazy because 780 Ti's don't really do that. And I did some testing. Yeah, I did some testing, and if you hit user benchmark, you see a 780 Ti is about 1% faster than a 1060. So my friend uses a 1060, and his does like 2100. So it's a pretty nice one. And I didn't just outperform his 1060, I did by far. And I looked up some benchmark results, and this 780 Ti is closer to a 1070 than a 1060. And then after over 4 years, like January this year, one of the memory chips died, and doesn't want to install its drivers anymore. Like I'm looking up options to reball the memory chips, because I can order the chips off eBay, and it only would cost me like 65 euros or $70 or whatever the cost is right now. And if I can get these reballed, I want this card repaired. So
Yeah. It's a nice card.
yeah.
Yeah, my 970 still going strong. It's a G1.
Yeah. I remembered how Linus really seemed to like the Gigabyte coolers back then. Like, I don't really know what Gigabyte did with the Aorus 10 series, because these seemed like they are really cheap. Like, I can say the 780 Ti is nice build quality, and from what I heard about the 900 series, they also were pretty nice. And then there was like the 10 series, which was so flimsy. Like Jay's 2 cents broke his review sample. Like he touched the shroud and something fell off because it was cheap aluminum. And
those Aorus
That
11 series
sounds
cards
like
look
a
really
bit
nice.
of a
yeah,
stretch.
and then Gigabyte did a really huge comeback, because well, that 2080 Ti inside my PC is an Aorus.
Is it the Extreme?
Yeah, it is.
That is such a great looking card.
You're a
Yeah.
great looking card.
Thank you, Jake.
Well, basically, deluxe was one part because I got this card, and the other one is basically I live in Germany, and in Germany pricing is awful. Like I paid 1,400 euros for this thing.
Sheesh.
Wait, what?
What is that in freedom units?
1,500, 1,550. I don't really
It's
know.
about the same. It's very close.
No. It's not actually.
Really?
Yeah, in Swedish crowns,
if-
1
if-
euro is 10 and $1
I
is
think
8.
I think a dollar
Oh, I
is
thought-
1 point. I think a dollar is 0.89 euros or something. I
I
don't
thought
really
you were
know.
still talking about freedom units.
Yeah, freedom units, whatever.
0.8-ish.
So and that's already a crazy price. But for something like a Strix or an EVGA for the win, you would pay 1,600 euros or something. And I'm not getting the MSI card. Like that fan on the left, I'll never
I don't
forgive
know,
MSI for doing that.
I only paid 1,000 euros for my 1080 Ti.
Yeah, that's 1080 Ti. I don't really know.
Oh, proxy
Oh.
restarting.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying this time.
Why would I be lying?
I don't know. I don't trust you anymore.
Oh wait, I lost all my shit.
No, it's just a lobby server. /server survivor and you're back.
I know.
Hey, the portal
got-
works.
I
The
got
portal
my.
works now.
No, I think I just moved you.
You probably did.
Portal might also work because I think I fixed it. It says success. It says success when you go into the portal.
You want to know how much my 1070 Ti cost?
Ah. Did
It
you
was
buy
around
it?
300.
Did you
I
buy
got
it
from
while
Newegg.
the mining thing was?
No. It's not a mining card or anything. It's I got it off of Newegg for $330.
It's kind of.
I have
Is that good? I don't really know.
I mean, that would isn't that like a steal? I think that's.
I don't really know. I don't know how much the dollar's worth.
During the mining craze, I have a friend who was doing a lot of mining, so I always found him MSRP 1070 Ti's, and he bought like a lot of them.
Usually,
I made so much money on the whole mining thing. That
yeah. Most of the at the time when I bought the 1070 Ti, most of the cards were like $400 or more.
Mm.
My brother paid 600 for a 1070 Ti.
That's a lot.
Euro.
Yeah, like my friend was buying his new PC right in the middle of the whole mining
$2
thing.
a day. Wow, $60 a month. That's not bad.
I don't know how
But
great.
I have a 20 series card, so it might die. I don't want to do that.
What cooler has it?
Yo, yeah.
Like if it's a Strix or EVGA, I wouldn't really think about it. But if it's like an armor or even a blower, I'd not really risk it.
Yeah, I wanna take my hospital down.
I've been
Yeah, but it
spending all my money on VR.
But it was really a big oof for my friend when he bought his new PC. It was the middle of the whole mining thing, and he had enough money to buy a 1070 Ti, and he ended up with this 1060. It was a good 1060 in the end, but well, that's kind of a downgrade. Like he,
Hey, by the way, back to what you were saying earlier about Gigabyte. They used to be incredibly responsive on their Twitter.
Yeah.
Via direct. Like years ago, I won some really bad case fans from them, and since then, and like after that, I had access to their DM. So for like a year or two, they would always respond to me. They even leaked new hardware to me once.
yeah, they did.
They told me about they told me some stuff about their Z390 plans before Z390 was announced.
That's nice. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think I could call myself a Gigabyte fanboy because my whole life I never used anything else than MSI or Gigabyte, and I didn't choose MSI. That was just my pre-built PC back then. So my board is a Z370 Aorus Gaming 5, and where the card is obviously the Aorus Extreme, and the card before that was the Windforce 780 Ti.
Which board is it? The gaming what?
The Gaming 5.
I have the 7 in my drawer.
Yeah.
With that 8086.
Oh, I might have
Yeah.
to restart.
So Like,
Again?
one thing about that board, like the LLC is really confusing. Like you have standard, you have high, you have turbo and extreme. Like, and then in the overclocking guide, they tell you should use normal, but there is no normal setting. You have standard, which instantly crashes if you go above base clock. Then you have high, which I use. Then you have turbo, and then you have extreme, which is also not available in my BIOS, but I think it may be available on the 7. I don't really know.
I mean, I heard that the 7 had some of the best VRMs for the ZFU
I don't really know what VRMs it is. It is like I can't count the chokes. There are 6 on the left and 5 on the upper side, and I think 2 of them are for the integrated GPU. And there's some doubling going. I don't really know a lot about VRMs.
Yeah, my brother's build has what's it called? Has the gaming 5 and an 8700K.
Yeah.
Bibs.
So my board does overclock 5 GHz all cores, no problem. So.
What?
I should probably do that for him.
Yeah. So apart from the weird LLC naming, it's. I'm really impressed with the board.
Wait, so what kind of cooler?
Regulars 3.
I'm using an Corsair H159 Pro with the pump set to max all the time because I don't really care about noise. And I also have push-pull.
How to kill a pump. Hey.
Bebs, jump into regulars 3.
My AIO is the loudest part of my computer.
Yes, jump in there.
For some reason, before I did a reset on my CMOS battery, or just like got detached and then put it back in, my PC was pretty quiet somehow. And now, like after I did the CMOS reset, it's just pretty loud.
Well, if you have any fans connected to the motherboard, there might have been a setting that was reset. And now everything's going 100%.
Never in my life I would ever never say something like that.
Restart the server, restart the Bungie.
I never thought I'd get to talk to Jake. Oh.
Yeah, Jake from State Farm, man.
Actually, maybe I can do it.
Yeah, from all the people I've been in Discord with, I think Jake is the most famous one.
I mean, I think I was in some channel, some big YouTuber, but yeah, basically.
Dude, I really want to talk to Anthony. I love Anthony. What a guy.
And he's
what
I was not expecting how great of a host he is.
Yeah, I really like the build guide.
Yeah, I was super pleasantly surprised by that, by the
like
and the build guide that I watched. It was
the $0 wasted build, I think.
No, that's not what I watched. It was something else. It was something recent.
Something
recent?
recent?
Something about the super card.
It was the
I think
super
it
card.
was.
Proxies restarting again.
Restarting bungee cord, and it's so fast to restart. I love it.
So,
Hey, guys, I've got a little question if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure.
So, I've been trying to push my CPU to 4 gigahertz, but it's not stable at that. It's barely stable at 3.9.
What CPU is it? Is it a Ryzen, Intel?
Intel. It's a first gen.
Shilltel.
First gen i7. Oh.
The 930.
I think that's outside of my experience. So
my question was that because the thing is that I can push to 4 gigahertz if I up the voltage. Here's the thing.
High do you have to up the voltage?
Yeah, how high is it?
I've set to auto because I couldn't be asked to set it manually.
Oh,
but
God, so it's probably like 1.45
That's
or something.
Yeah, that's probably what.
You're close. 1.47 under full.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw i9s running at 1.5 volts, but that's really high.
Yeah, and here's the thing. That's on 3.9. I don't remember what was it at 4. At 4 gigahertz, it was
The
like.
auto voltage just is complete mangle, like bad news bears.
Alright, I guess I'll step it down then. It's reaching temperatures up to the mid to high 90s at 4.
What cooler are you using? Intel stock, or are you using a?
Oh no, I'm using the thermal right,
Is it a decent aftermarket with like 3-4 heat pipes or something?
It's like, okay, you know Noctua? You know what Noctua is. It's like the It's like the NHD12, I suppose, except it's got 6 heat pipes.
Well, that should be enough.
Yeah, it looks like the D12, except I only have one fan in this thing, and it's only got 6 heat pipes.
My dog is stuck. He just won't move.
For a split second, I thought you were talking about your real dog, and I was really concerned.
Ooh, look, another village. Yay.
So
Just get
1.
inside the shelter.
So 1.4 is a little too high then, eh?
Yeah, 1.35 is normally the max I would go for a 24/7 regular overclock.
Yeah, so 1.456, that's my exact voltage here.
That's a bit high.
Do you have any LOC settings changed, or is it just?
Do I have any? No. I just did the quick and dirty way of overclocking, which is just change the ratio and change the base clock, and that's it.
Base clock?
You should just use the auto tuning thing. Those will give you better results if you have no idea what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I tried XMP mode. It just crashes.
Wait, do you have an
Because
Asus motherboard?
Yes.
Download AI Suite. The thing.
I'm not sure if it supports on a motherboard this old though. The CPU itself is already a decade old.
Oh, maybe not then.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do it on my modern one. My modern motherboard.
Has it UEFI, or is it this gray blue server-ish BIOS?
Gray bluish. Bluish.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted to overclock my 7700K, but I fried a 290X one time, and I've been terrified to overclock ever since.
Sick, boys.
Congratulations, Jake.
What's LOC again?
You have to shovel more
Load
coal
line.
into the furnace.
Load line calibration.
Yeah, load line calibration.
What's that do actually? I have no idea. I heard.
Well, load line calibration is basically if you put your CPU under load, it will lower the voltage a bit, and LOC is how much it lowers the voltage. It can also higher the voltage if you go too far, but that's not recommended because, well, if you end up shoving 1.7 volts through your CPU, it's normally goodbye.
I don't plan to get anywhere past 1.5.
I just walked in on some villagers doing weird things.
Were they fucking?
Very direct.
Might as well just kill him at that point.
That's my kind of porn. AMD has caught up quite a bit on gaming.
It's just probably driver shit at this point.
Yeah, no,
Some games are better, like Apex. Like that shit rips, bro.
Yeah, wasn't there that weird thing that in the LTT video that if you assign the 4 best threads to the game, you can get significantly higher frame rates out of the Ryzen 3rd gen?
Yeah.
So that sounds like driver optimization to me.
Yeah.
And if they do that, they can absolutely tear into to shreds. So.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, why is all this happening? It's because Intel refuses to...
Yeah, because Intel got lazy.
No, it's because they refuse to stop fabricating their own silicon.
Oh, it's that, yeah.
So they can't...
Are you spinning your own silicone?
I mean, literally everybody...
I didn't see you go dig that up out of the earth.
Yeah, like I'm at a point now where I have been using Intel CPUs my whole life. I've never used an AMD CPU, but I'm at a point now where I'm saying that if AMD keeps going like that, my next CPU will be a Ryzen, and I'm only like out of the 4 friends that I regularly play with, 3 have Ryzens, and the other one has an 8700K. So.
Command timed restart.
I've seen someone fry fish on a CPU.
Back when my 780 Ti still worked, I once had some cheese dip, and it got cold, and then I just opened my PC, put it in there, played some games that pinned the GPU at 100%, and like an hour later, it was warm again. So like,
perfect.
Don't need a microwave, just need a just need a PC. Like, literally, it's not a meme. It's just reality.
It's the gamer way, not the lazy way.
Yeah.
Not a stupid way. It's the gamer way.
Instead of a keyboard, you just have a bunch of lemons interconnected with wires, and you just tap them to send a signal.
Yeah, like who needs a frying pan to cook when you have a backplate on a GPU? Just use an egg, slap it on there, and let it boil for a few minutes.
What would the IO shield be?
I would probably where you put all the kitchen knives. I don't know.
One of the things used to shape pasta.
Oh yeah,
cheese grater.
Oh, you effectively made yourself the Mac Pro thing.
I was waiting for somebody to say.
Wait, are we coming full circle here? Is this the actual conversation that all the Apple people had when making the new MacBook? Like, imagine if that was actually the reason why the thing looks
They're
like a
just
cheese
sitting down
grater.
at the conference table. So what's the plan, boys?
Help!
You ever
I'm having
seen a
seizure
cheese
in
grater?
Yeah, like Apple's in a position they could just literally make shit, and people would still buy it. Like they could say like, we're just making this for memes. We're selling a real cheese grater now for $200, and it's the greatest cheese grater you will ever have, and people will buy it.
$1,000.
I'd buy it.
Marketing manager just drops his binders like, you know what? Fuck it, ship it.
Honestly, I kind of want to get one of the Mac Pro stands. Just the stand.
Oh yeah, it's a
you put it.
stand.
You put
Hang
it
on my wall.
on your. Yes. Yeah, on the wall or like the window that you can see from the street, and you put it on there, and everyone sees, oh, that guy's got a Mac Pro stand. You better not fuck with this one.
Yeah. Who needs
You know, I mean,
the
it's
pump
sad
action
when I
shotgun?
Google cheese grater and I go to images and the Mac Pro is literally like 4 scrolls down.
Yeah, have you ever Googled the Senate?
Oh.
Because prequel memes is gonna what's happened. And like, it's prequel memes are so universal right now.
I love that so much.
If anyone says hello there, I can't.
Hello.
Yeah.
It happened.
General Kenobi.
Yeah, like it happened in school in lesson. Someone said hello. I just couldn't. Like I threw that General Kenobi out there, and the funny thing is, people understood.
I make sure all my friends understand.
When I was in middle school, we used laptops in our class to do. Some kid got a laptop cart, and then he dropped it on the floor on purpose. When he saw the screen crack,
you know what?
he decided to. He bent the screen and.
You know what a funny thing is? I actually bought one of the Designed by Linus tackling shirts, no? And when I'm wearing it, I was wearing it, and I was building something on my PC, and I accidentally dropped the motherboard. I never dropped any PC stuff before, but I was wearing that T-shirt for the first time, and I dropped my motherboard.
People, man.
Yeah, it's like a curse.
It's literally a disease.
It's like the T-shirt is the
epidemic. It's an epidemic.
I think I might need to be worried. I'm wearing the Constellation shirt right now.
You never wear the Linus Tech Tips shirt when you're building something.
I'm tired. It's 8 in the morning. I haven't slept, so I might be. I might begin to talk German a bit and don't notice it. So that's how tired I am. Like,
Is that a thing that happened?
that's an actual thing that happens. A few days back, I talked German with English grammar, and my friend was just like, "Yeah, it happens to me all the time."
No wonder why it's
like that's a thing that happens to people who don't. That's an actual thing that happens to people who are not speaking English for the first language. Like, I mix up these two languages, and then I'm saying like a German word, and everything else is in English, and then like, if you put
it gets complicated.
Yeah, it's getting really. And the best thing is when you don't remember one word and then just use the word from the other language.
That's what I do.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm actually missing. How I'm going to say this? The thing is, I have the feeling that I know more words in English than in German. So I'm actually talking more English when I'm talking German than I'm talking German when I'm talking English. So
You just confused my head now.
It's called ascending.
yeah, I'm confused too. It hurt itself in his confusion.
His mind has reached transcendent.
Experience tranquility, yeah.
I want to see Linus make a video.
Tell me if you start hearing radio waves and shit. I want to be there.
Linus better make a video where he uses his bottle as a pump.
I'm not gonna lie.
What's
I
your
applied
username?
for a job with Linus Media Groups even though I had no qualification.
I didn't have any qualifications.
What was it?
Yeah, and I was like, I really hope that somehow I get a job with them. And I got the emails like, unfortunately, we chose to go with other qualified applicants. I was like, I'm not even disappointed.
Even if you didn't get a thing, that's nice.
Didn't Luke just straight up lie to get the job at LMG? Wasn't
But
that
if it's a good lie, then it's fine. If it works
like
out,
this
then
this
it's
weird
fine.
story that he had experience doing these unboxing videos, and the only unboxing video he ever did was like a keyboard unboxing filmed by his mother?
I'm a professional unboxer. Looks at his YouTube. He's a hot pocket unboxer.
If you lie on your thing, as long as it's
A good lie.
a good lie,
Something
it's
you
fine.
did.
If you get paid to do something, you're professional. So just get somebody to pay you.
Well,
to
well,
do
I
it
think
and
Luke
say
turned
you're-
out to be an valuable asset, so...
There you go. That's some good thinking right there. Professional bullshitter. That's me.
As long as somebody pays you to do it, I mean, you can say you're professional.
Yeah, I'll pay you $50 to bullshit this person.
What would I do though if I actually got the job and I didn't know shit?
That would be
Well,
bad.
you would pretend you
That
know
would
what
be
you're
bad.
doing and just do something.
Holograms move.
Just pretend.
Do you know anything about audio? Yeah, I can open
Yeah, I
audio
do.
clips in Audacity.
I could
Hey!
make pizza.
I could be the.
Hey, at least you can make pizza.
You drunk?
Sounds
No.
like it.
Well, he might also be in that state where he's just so tired that he is basically drunk without being drunk.
Line.
Honestly,
Why
that
do you
state's
just
probably the state I'm in right now.
So if you're so tired, your brain practically... Yeah, that's
Your
happening to
brain
me right.
doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
English
It just
is hard.
brain.exe stopped working, and all the drivers crash and you blue screen while still being awake.
What like how do you guys work? Do you have shifts or do you just like get up with each other like, hey, we're gonna make a video, let's get lit?
I mean,
But I think there's a little bit more to that.
Go at the time that the
Want to be? Let's get lit.
Let's
I
be
like
honest, is there any alcohol in the office?
Uh,
I would suggest
I mean,
alcohol in
occasionally
the
if we
office.
have a
Only
like a
in
lounge
Linus's.
Friday thing, we'll have people can bring some beer or whatever.
yeah, what's the deal with the employee lounge? Is that like a space where you can go whenever you have free time, or is that a
Yeah.
only
like, you
Friday
wouldn't just go
thing?
while you're working, but like you can pretty much go whenever.
Okay. And
I mean,
is
you couldn't go.
and
or
the
if you're not,
but you still have to shut down all the servers at the end of the workday, right? So you can't
the computer.
so you can't go on a server while being at work and then continue playing when you're at home, because all the servers have to be shut down at night.
What servers?
Yeah, like the caching service for the employee lounge, so the dedicated
it's on
server
all day.
machine, and
It doesn't need to be shut off at night. It's on all the time.
is it?
Where's this server hosted at?
Montreal.
And all the other servers too? So like Warnock and Fraser and whatever they are all called.
No, they're in the office.
Okay.
This one is just hosted with OVH, like in a data center.
That,
wouldn't host it at the
I
office.
wasn't
don't want
talking
you to do
about
that.
this one specifically, I was talking about the... don't you have a dedicated server machine for the employee lounge?
No, we have Steam caching for the whole office,
Okay.
but that's just on all the time. There'd be no reason to turn it off at night.
So are people in the office at night, or is it just...
Just in the server room on.
It's like a data center.
So-
It never really turns off.
Okay,
It's a
I
server, it can
thought
go
Linus
without-
would be concerned about power saving.
About what?
Well, if you don't need servers at night, why don't shut them off?
Because I don't know, somebody might need them.
There are people in the
Somebody
office at
works
night.
late or something.
I mean, it's literally
It's
like
a
a little small
server.
data center. You just don't shut them off.
Okay.
They're meant to stay running.
If you do
Yeah,
shut
and
them
like,
off, it's too much effort.
if
to
somebody
turn
has
them
to do
back
some
on.
work on a video or like check something at night, they can remote into their computer and do it.
Okay.
And they can still access the server. The thing with like a server, when you have like tons of hard drives, it's bad for them to be power cycled so much. Like it's actually better for servers or for hard drives to just stay on and maybe spin down, but to have them turn on and off is not great.
Okay.
It wouldn't actually.
I really hope you're placing them one by one.
I am.
I respect it. I respect it.
Well, I would look in that world at it, and I don't.
Holy shit!
Like, do it.
Man's dedicated.
It's not, the hard part is I'm underwater. I can't fucking see for shit. And the like
you
dot
can
rays on these.
you can give
shaders
yourself
fucking me
a night
underwater.
vision effect that helps underwater.
Oh god. Slash potion. Slash potion.
Oh, I found a
Or, yeah,
horse.
effect. Night vision. Where is it at? Must be holding a potion to apply the effects to it. Fuck off. Night vision. 8 minutes.
Oh, this one's good for sure. I know this one's.
Oh
good.
wow, that worked amazingly. Good job. Okay, when I go to bed, I'm setting the chunk.
I'm next to a
generation
big
start.
desert if you want
Yeah,
sand.
I think there's even a program for that, for chunk
Yeah, no, there is.
generation. That it
There is.
starts a dedicated
Just
server
a
and
world-
moves the
world.
spawn point, so it generates a new spawn region every time. But it's gonna mess with your spawn coordinates, so.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't even. No, the spawn is done by a plugin, so it won't. It doesn't fuck anything up.
Okay. I used it once on my own
Generating chunky
server.
peanut butter.
But I generated a bit too much, and my word ended up being 30 gigabytes large. Because I generated
big
like
was that?
100,000 blocks radius.
Oh my god. I would have taken like fucking a couple weeks, bro.
Well, it took a night.
Oh, I guess if you were doing it like on your own.
Yeah,
wouldn't take that long.
so that program is basically, it just uses a server jar file, and it starts the server, and every time it starts the server, it sets the spawn point to another region, so it generates a new spawn area.
Wouldn't that take forever? It takes so long to start the server up.
Well, if you don't use any plugins, because
guess
it
it's not
just
too bad.
uses a bare vanilla jar
And it
file.
probably yeah, okay. This one is just called world border, and I just set the world border, and then it like there's obviously the built-in Minecraft world border, but you set the world border with this, and then you just tell it to fill, and it actually does it asynchronously now, which is cool as of the newest version of paper.
I asked myself, when is Minecraft going to include like multi-threading? Because from what I know, Minecraft servers only use one thread.
Yeah,
So
there was a thing for a while there that some guy was trying to do.
Yeah.
I think paper might be the thing.
So this one, don't know if you know this server, this really old Anarchy server that has a map that is several terabytes large because it has been online since 2010. This server uses an overclock to the max 9900K and only uses one of these threads.
Are you
But
talking about?
2B2T.
Yeah.
Don't know if you know it.
2B2T.
So did they
I
not
played on
limit
there
the
one
map
time,
size?
but so yeah, the map size is several terabytes, and
No, but they
people have
didn't
been
limit it at
reaching
all.
the real world border legitimately.
Oh, 30
So,
million or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So the server has been online since 2010 and is the second oldest Minecraft server overall and the oldest Anarchy server.
What's the oldest one?
Freedonia Minecraft Planet or something. I don't know. It's still on version 1.7. So they have stopped updating it because well, don't know
Wait, did I
why.
just go past the fucking? Oh my god, I went past the spawn thing again. Good.
Jake, you remind me of my sister.
You mean my cousin wife?
Alabama.
Whoa. More like West Virginia.
Listen.
More like West Virginia.
I'm from Alabama. And it's a fucking shit show.
Take me
I've
home.
never fucked my cousin. Yeah.
To the
Are you
place.
sure? You might have accidentally.
You just said I'm from Alabama and I've
Only
never
my
fucked
sister.
my cousin. Only my
It's a
sister.
shit
Okay,
show
and
here.
that's about enough of that.
Jake, can you get Anthony in here? Dude, I'll donate as much money as it takes.
$100.
Hey, if you see in the comments,
You got a fucking deal.
Deal.
Selling Anthony's presents.
hey,
I can see.
Anthony's like,
Dude.
well,
Do what a good friend would do and sell your friends presents.
Anthony and you are my two favorite LTG
I just want to
people.
talk to Anthony so bad, dude.
I do as well. I have a question for him. Why the heck do you like Ubuntu?
What's wrong
That's
with
my
Ubuntu?
question.
What's wrong with Ubuntu?
Okay.
You better watch your mouth while you're talking in the
Okay.
presence of
You know what?
royalty.
This
What?
server's running on Ubuntu, motherfucker.
Okay, Ubuntu's owned by Canonical, so that's my problem with it.
You caused block lag with your autofill.
Yeah, of
Since
course I
when
did.
did the Vocaloid
You look like
Hatsune
block
Miku have a
lag.
Discord
The
account?
best operating system. Now, I can't really say that. I don't want to start like a heated debate between
The best
all
operating
Windows
system
games.
is IBM OS 2.
Dude, as soon as he mentioned Ubuntu, when I watched one of the videos, I was like, I downloaded Oracle, I had downloaded Ubuntu, and I was like, holy shit, this is great.
It is
It's
great.
honestly pretty solid. Like, as a
it's
just out of the gate experience, it's pretty
I
great.
love it.
Pop OS is probably my
Definitely
favorite.
go with the minimal install so you don't have a bunch of random bullshit.
You guys?
I had never used Linux either, and I did not understand how lightweight of an OS that is.
Dude, you want
It's
to
crazy.
experience lightweight? Try like a CentOS container. It's like 60 megabytes.
Oh yeah, I run
Holy
CentOS
shit.
on my nodes and
60
crap, even
60 megabytes.
Well, I had to
space.
download Linux for work because I had never used a Mac or terminal before, so I had to know. Like,
to figure out.
Okay,
they're like, you gotta learn how to use
server.
terminal in 3 hours. I was like, shit.
Okay, so I'm
I'll try
running.
this one.
So on
I
my
wanna get a
CentOS
Mac.
server, I'm running Redis, Docker, my custom mail server, and Jinx,
God, why
and
did you do a mail
VPN.
server?
I Postfix, the configuration on Postfix just sucks, and I have a
Why
contact.
wouldn't you just use like literally a pre-set
Yeah,
up
just-
solution,
What?
like
Well,
Mailgun or something?
Well, I didn't want to use Mailgun
Deliverability
because
is gonna be shit. if you
actually
use
no, it's like about when the second you hit send, about a half a second later, it's in my inbox. It passes with Dickum,
Hey, you know what else is in your inbox? Today's sponsored, dude.
Private internet access.
All right, guys, I'm doing 2 chunks a second. Let's see if I can handle it.
Late night.
You are not
Mike
Linus, you
sponsored
cannot
by
do that.
Maginus.
Check out our sponsor.
I
Check out our
always try to predict it, and I can never predict it. He always
Oh.
hits me out the fucking
I have-
field.
Dude, there's always fucking. We change it up. Sometimes it's self-aware. Sometimes it's not.
He's
I
always
also
just
have
kind of
Mary
like
DB
slaps it
and
in there. I'm like,
Dr.
God damn it.
You noticed in the video when he does that.
Check out our sponsor, Private Internet Access.
No, hey,
Hey,
check out
2
our.
chunks per second seems to be the sweet spot.
Guys,
Why?
I'm heading off for the night. It is 3:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and I am exhausted.
That was very
And
specific,
Miku,
but I
you're
respect
very
it.
cute as well.
It is.
Oh no, not the Vocaloid Hatsune Miku.
It is 9.
Don't worry, I'll give you guys all a performance tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Can't wait.
Dude, it is already tomorrow. But I'm
Can you dress up as Cinco-san, the helpful fox?
Hey Jake, I
I
made it to the
wish-
Too
edge
far?
of the world.
Yeah, too
What?
far.
My sleep
Okay,
cycle is so messed up. It's 9 in the morning right now.
I made it to
Oh, the
5,000.
TPS is dropping down to 17. Shit. It's doing
okay.
2 chunks a second. It can't even handle this.
Hey, guys.
Are you guys also trying to generate chunks? Is that what's happening? Probably.
No.
I'm
Yeah,
still
I-
at spawn. Like,
Yeah.
only 500
Everybody
blocks
stop
out.
trying to generate chunks, alright?
I'm at
I'm not
negative
generating
5,000 in Z.
There's 12
Hey,
people on the server. Somebody.
actually looks.
I Hey,
Jake.
Can everybody hear hum the Me theme song, please? Thank you.
Hey,
I have to warn you,
guys,
always when people start humming that song, weird shit happens.
Hey, guys.
And like always, weird shit happens.
Guys.
Go to bed, Miku.
No, Miku, perform now. If you don't, you'll lose my love.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't want to get banned, so I need Jake's permission.
I already told you it has to be tomorrow. What is so complicated?
Exactly, you
Tomorrow,
got denied permission.
I am
requested permission in it.
Tomorrow is like tomorrow as of today, so tomorrow.
Oh man, dude, I have the worst heartburn right now. Let me tell
Basically,
you.
when you wake up, Miku, okay?
So like at least 8 hours. Like Miku would sleep for 8 hours.
You gotta get your 8 to bait, dude.
I haven't slept in 72.
Miku,
That's
do you
called.
not sleep? That's unhealthy.
That's near death, dude. You're gonna die.
All right, kids.
That's near death, dude.
So the thingy is running. It's gonna make it a little bit laggy, but it's only doing 2 chunks per second, so it's like totally fine.
I'm gonna go.
Can you guys at least let me do this, and then I can sleep peacefully?
Okay, do it now. Fine. How long is this gonna take?
5 years.
About
What
3
is
and a
it
half,
going
4
to be?
minutes.
Okay, let me just hit this pen real quick, and then we'll go.
Yo, I'm about to bounce. Jake, it was pretty lit talking to you, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. Come play tomorrow.
Nice to meet you.
There's so much
about
swearing. potty mouths. My.
3 minutes and 43 seconds.
That's very specific, Miku.
Okay, go. Start. Let's go.
Go and pick it all up.
Or I could just do /repair.
That too. That's
Yeah, Mr.
probably an
Fancy
easier way.
Admin powers.
Hey, who put a penis in front of my house?
Why you guys put all your houses so close together? That's the problem.
Okay, yeah, Cat is doing that to everyone, honestly.
My house is very far from everyone.
Cat, stop putting
'Cause he's
penises
a
everywhere. Get it?
How there's no penises.
It's a thumbtack. That way the girls tell you. Bro.
Yeah, a full map will
He's foreign.
basically fill up the petabyte project.
Yeah, if you
30 million
if
by
you
30
generate
million.
the whole map, it's like
If
Basically,
you
you
could do a
have to use
multi-thread,
Linus's
that's
server for it.
yeah, I think it will need even more than that. It was like 1.4 terabyte, petabyte even.
The expedition, that server. When it gets to it,
We're getting another petabyte, bro.
no exabyte expedition. That's another.
Crazy. You need like
Yeah,
a
like
couple
and all of it has to be NVMe SSDs.
You can do an exabyte in just a couple racks with those 1,000 terabyte SSDs. That are, or 100 terabyte SSDs that are like.
What
40
about
grand each.
the 1 terabyte SD cards?
They exist.
hard pass?
Yeah, they exist now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I would
never have
that much.
I'm not really
They're
following
only
the
available-
SD card trends.
They're only available in certain locations at the moment, but they're rolling out.
Elytra's an in-game achievement to get. It's
Yeah.
It's fun to
one of the
use,
last
though.
thing you'll do.
Honestly, it is fun to use.
And
Oh,
it
it
can
really
also
is.
break the game in hilarious ways. You can travel so fast with these
Oh,
the
yeah.
couple exploits. Like these are disabled on 2B2T. These are also the reason why that map is so large, because people travel at several thousand chunks a second.
Also, 2B2D was a lot of hackers were on it to begin with, so that's why speed hacks, everything.
Yeah, because
anyone.
it's allowed there. So
The generation was sporadic. It was crazy.
yeah.
They never reset the map ever.
Apparently they can't spawn in the Nether, so I might have to figure out another way around that because they're annoying as fuck.
How about a?
Well, make it so you can buy the eggs for them or something.
No, just the membranes. That's really all that drops from them is the membranes.
Well, I'd like to make it more difficult, so I'll give you spawn eggs.
First of all, I don't have any money.
Well, you'll get money later. There's gonna be ways that you can sell shit to get money.
Okay,
Yeah,
as long as it's
economy and
in-game money and not actual currency,
Yes,
I'm good.
in-game money. And
No, like
we're
gold
doing
nuggets
EA
or something.
Oh wait, you
Loot
actually
boxes.
can't do that. If it's actual currency, you can't do that because that's against the the terms of service of Minecraft.
And is that going to stop us?
It's not. It's
It
not
will
like
shut
a-
down the server.
It's
Mojang will shut down the server if that happens.
If what happens?
If you had to pay to get a certain item.
No.
Like every server does that though.
No, they do.
No, they do.
basically-
They do ranks. That
Or they'll- or
and
they'll
cosmetics.
Boost
That is not
or
against the
cosmetic. They do the boost. They just make it so when you donate, your boost benefits everybody, not just you.
Yeah. Ranks and cosmetics are not against terms of service. Now, buying items like a diamond sword and all that is against terms of service. That's why a ton of
Yeah,
servers got shut down.
Can't we use like gold nuggets or something as a in-game
yeah.
currency? Because
Game money,
No.
like
You
gold
can
nuggets-
have in-game currency. You just can't buy shit with real life money.
Yeah, real life money. That will get the server shut down. But
Can't be
like
anything that
diamonds,
gives you a benefit.
emeralds, all that in game, that's free play.
Yeah. It just can't be anything that gives you an advantage. In any
Right.
way.
Like buying a
Skeleton.
diamond sword straight off the bat. Like EA challenge everything. Yeah, right.
Okay. Anyways, goodbye.
Bye.
Wait, why is
Night, Jake.
See ya.
hasta luego?
What the frick?
Pin my message.
Fuck. Oh, the skeleton of my castle's finally.
has anyone seen any sheep on this map? I need
Yeah,
some.
that's the issue
I need
I
some
have,
wool
yeah.
for my bed. So
I've seen a lot, but I logged off.
I only have one wool. I need 2 more.
Well, I'm going to bed.
I haven't seen a single sheep.
I'm going to bed after I finish my roof. Woof woof. It's just a temporary roof.
Oh, someone looted that boat already.
Actually, screw it. I'll just use whatever I have on hand because I'm tired. Cobblestone at the moment. So cat can't get in.
Oh, I have my ways.
Not if the whole area is claimed.
Mm-hmm.
And I border the door because the door is the only one in right now.
Ender
Now
pearls.
you can't get in. You know, ender pearls, you can't spam them.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot. There's a
Not
cooldown.
anymore. They introduced a cooldown because
Yeah,
you could clip
that's-
through the
that's
nether
why I
roof
said
with.
you cannot get through anymore.
Yeah.
I'll find a way.
I stay up to date with Minecraft updates, so I know it's late. And when they get patched.
So,
Forest fruit.
Yeah, so that's why I know all I need is 2 cobblestone in front of the door and you can't get in.
Well, you're
Because it's claimed. Yes, I know! And that's why people don't like me on the server, and that's why I don't like being trolled.
All I did was make a thumbtack.
That was not a thumbtack, that was a dick.
It's a thumbtack.
Yeah, you can't get in.
Richard?
I found sheep. So now I'm just gonna have to murder all of you.
I thought that was Momo. It's like, Richard, I found sheep.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god!
I found
you started
sheep.
making a dick over there. I hate you.
For beds.
Where's my claim end?
Oh my god, AMD stock is shooting up in pre-market.
Is it?
Yo, it's put a vertical stick just now.
Nice.
Dick in front of my house now.
Have you seen the news about the Radeon cards though? Because they're
To be honest, they're pretty good.
Yeah, but
the
thing they said is that the cooler is quiet
out of my
this
house
time,
now.
and like Gamers Nexus said, it's like
Oh
the
my
worst
gosh!
blower they've ever seen.
Get back on here and get out of my house.
It's a ref on the doors and we're like, they're all shit.
You know, I will. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I finally have a bed.
Oh god.
So now I have a spawn point set.
Another 5.5 hours before the market opens. I'm just watching pre-market movements.
Ha!
EMD, come on!
Now you're stuck.
So now